Hey everybody, I'm Bianca Rodriguez and this is You Are Complete. I am so excited to share this technique with you that I have used for years, and it helps me transform negative feelings, low vibration feelings, into more positive, high vibration feelings. I have used this to help so many people, kids to adults. You're gonna love it. Okay, here it is. This is the cognitive behavioral triangle, and it's a cognitive behavioral technique that has been used for, years and years, and it is actually behind many evidence-based therapeutic practices. I use it as a SOUL-ution, S-O-U-L, for you and your spirit, and I'm going to describe to you how it works, all right? For those of you guys on the podcast that are not watching, if you can imagine a triangle, and the top point of the triangle represents thoughts, and the left is feelings, and the right is behavior, and there are arrows on each of the lines of the triangle, and they go in both directions, and that basically means that there's arrows on both sides. That means that thoughts affect feelings, feelings affect behavior, behavior affects thoughts, behavior affects feelings. So there is a reciprocal relationship between thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Now, I'm going to give you an example to demonstrate why this is so powerful. Okay, so let us imagine a scenario where you walk into a coffee shop and you see two of your closest friends having coffee there. Now, your thought could be, why wasn't I invited? Why am I left out? Do they not like me anymore? How do you feel when you have those thoughts? You walk into a coffee shop, there are two friends there, and you think, why didn't I get invited? They don't like me anymore. I'm excluded. What does that happen? And I want you guys to know that your feelings are just reactions to your thoughts. That's really all they are. And your feelings are things that occur in your body, and your thoughts is what occur in your head, right, in your intellect. And here we're defining your behavior as things that occur in your body in the sense of actions that occur in your body or actions that you take with your body. So we've got the thought, why wasn't I invited? I feel excluded. And the feelings that come up for me are sadness, disappointment, some worry, some fear. And when I feel sad and disappointed and worried and fearful, what happens to my body is my shoulders slump, my breathing gets kind of slow and heavy. My inclination is to isolate and to not share and to not want to open up and be vulnerable, right? So thinking, why was I excluded? These guys are leaving me out. They don't like me anymore. Creates the feelings of sadness and worry and fear and disappointment. That makes my body shoulders down, heavy breathing, probably going to walk out of the coffee shop if they didn't see me and go home and isolate, right? So, if we were to take the same scenario and you walk into a coffee shop and you see two of your closest friends there, and your thought is, oh my God, this is so synchronous. I'm so excited to see them. Oh my, this is awesome. Oh my God, this is such a great surprise, right? What happens in my body? What are my feelings? I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm elated, I feel joy. And when I feel happy, elated, and joy, what happens to my body? You can even see it here. You can even hear it. My voice gets raised, my chest opens up, my posture gets higher, and my inclination is to run over to them and to give them both a hug and a kiss and really engage with them and be close with them. So do you see how my thinking around the exact same scenario affected my feelings and affected my behavior? Now, a lot of us will find that changing your thoughts is sometimes the easiest way to sort of flip a switch on your perspective of a situation, but it's not always the easiest in certain situations. And I will show you how you can do a flip on feelings and you can do a flip on behavior to again change the whole dynamic. So let's say that you're sitting at your desk at work. It's like that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time. You've been there since 8, and you're feeling exhausted and kind of overwhelmed and like kind of agitated, right? So, what you could do is you could change your behavior. You could get up from your desk and you could get out your phone and put on some good music. And I like to have a dance party when I want to flip the switch with my behavior. But if you're not a dancer, you could take a walk outside. You could just take a 5-10 minute walk outside, put your earbuds in, put on some really good music, and like just take in the city, take in the sun wherever it is that you work. So that's a way that you would change your behavior. Now, when I change my behavior and I start dancing or going outside for a walk, it changes how I feel pretty much immediately. I start to feel lighter. I start to feel open. I start to feel gratitude. When I dance, I start to feel energetic, right? And so if I'm sitting at my desk thinking, today sucks, when's this going to be over? I'm overwhelmed. There's so much work to do. How am I going to get through all this stuff, right? By getting up from my desk and going for a walk or having a dance party, I automatically start to flip the switch and my thoughts are going to get affected. And for me, I would probably start to think, and I've actually done this before, like, this isn't so bad. I'm dancing at work. This is fun. Oh my God, Dave just invited me to dance. And came to dance with me. This is so silly, right? It would just kind of change my whole thought about the day, the fact that I have a workplace that I can have a dance party at. I mean, how awesome is that? So, right, I would probably move to the space of like, everything's okay. It'll get done when it needs to get done. Right now, all I need to do is take a break and enjoy myself. So that's an example of how you can flip your behavior around. This is also why regular exercise is so powerful and so healthy and so important, is because when you exercise regularly, you practice doing this all the time. And exercise also too, right? There's all the studies on that talk about how it releases endorphins and it releases different chemicals in your brain, which also are part of the feelings dynamics, which can shift how you feel immediately. So getting physical is a great way to just change up your behavior, and then your thoughts and your feelings change and you get a new view on your situation. Now, finally, you can also decide in any given moment that you are going to change how you feel. That's right, guys. You can actually change how you feel in any given moment. It's a choice. I mean, unless you're in fight or flight and you're flooded and you've got like a tiger running after you, you can pretty much use this, and that really doesn't happen that often. So on a day-to-day basis, this is also an awesome technique. So how do we change our feelings? I like to teach people to figure out their happy place, to take a moment to close your eyes and to think about a space where you feel peaceful, joyful, safe, whatever to you. When I say happy place to you, whatever feels good to you, you want to conjure that place with all of your senses as realistically as possible. And I invite you to do this today. Take 5 minutes, and then for the next week, at least one time a day, conjure up this place. You could be at the beach, you could be in a meadow, you could be with your family, you could be with your pet. Whatever makes you feel wonderful, calm, joyful, happy, blissful, you want to conjure that place with as much imagination and as much feeling as you can. How does it feel to be on the beach with the sun on your face? How does it feel to be with your pet licking your nose? How does that feel? And you really, really want to get into the feeling space of that. The more you do that, the quicker you're able to just boom, get to that feeling spot, the more that you practice doing it. So I'll share with you my happy place. It's a good one. You're welcome to take it. All right. My happy place is 6 baby golden retriever puppies whose bladders are empty, jumping all over me and playing with me. Could you imagine 6 baby golden retriever puppies? I mean, come on. They're fluffy and they're playful. They're licking your face and they're just like all over you. And that to me just sounds like heaven. That sounds like heaven. Oh my God. And when I think about the baby golden retriever puppies, what happens? What do I feel? I feel elated. I feel excited. I feel joyful. I feel so much love. I feel silly. I want to laugh. Those creatures are so beautiful. And what does that do to my behavior? Look at me. I've got a smile from ear to ear. My chest is open. I'm throwing my head back, laughing, just thinking about it. My muscles feel relaxed, and I start to feel really energized. Like I feel like I can just like jump up and do anything right now, right? Just from imagining this space that makes me so incredibly happy. And when I do that, how does that affect my thoughts? I think life is so beautiful. God, the universe created baby golden retriever puppies. I mean, is that just that's like, they're like puppets. They're so cute. They're these adorable little spirits. Oh, I just feel grateful. I feel happy. I'm not talking about my feelings. What do I think? I think this is such a beautiful world. I am so blessed. There's so many incredible creatures here. I feel so lucky to have my own little adorable creature, Mr. Lyle. And so the other thing is that it kind of stops my thoughts for a little while, which is always wonderful. A mental vacation, right? Right? Peace and serenity comes in the space, and God, some people say, comes in the space between two thoughts. So getting into the feeling space is really a great place to also take a little bit of a vacation here, where these start to slow down. How cool is that? How cool is that, you guys? This is an example of one of the techniques that I teach people that I work with, that I provide spiritual coaching for. I actually have a new offer. I am offering 3 to 5 session packages where you can bring me one problem, one issue, something you're struggling with, and I am going to teach you, I'm going to show you, I'm going to help you implement SOUL-utions, S-O-U-L, SOUL-utions, spiritual solutions to help you solve that problem, and then you could use them to solve any problem. If you're interested, shoot me an email, bianca@youarecomplete.com. I hope you guys take the time to try this, and I hope you guys have a chance to share with us how it went for you. Now, if you have any questions about this, you're also welcome to shoot me a comment, shoot me an email. I'm here to help. I want you guys to feel your best and get in touch with your spirit and not allow your thoughts to take over your life, because there's something much deeper in there that has some wisdom for you and the key to your joy, and the goal is to help you get more in touch with that. I have loved being with you. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next week. Always remember that you are complete, you are whole, and you are miraculous. I'll see you next week. Bye.